All right, so normally we're digging into articles, data, that kind of thing. But today, we're doing something a little different. We're going to break down a song, specifically Christopher Edge's World Gone Mad. And we're going to look at why it's such a potent piece of commentary on, well, on right now.
In this description, this is really the perfect way to kick things off. See, World Gone Mad isn't just a song you pop on in the background. No, it's designed to be an experience. It's supposed to act like a mirror, making us look at our current reality, but also kind of like a warning sign for where we could be headed.
Okay, so how does the song even do that? Build a whole world with just a few words? Well, it all starts with atmosphere. Let's really dive into the lyrics and see how they paint this picture of a world just drowning in sensory overload, this idea of beautiful decay.
Right from the get-go, the song hits you with this line. Think about it. A lullaby, that's meant to be soothing, right? To help you sleep. A siren? That's the exact opposite. It's an emergency. When you smash those two together, you get this immediate sense of a world where crisis is so constant, so normal, it's basically become the background noise of our lives.
And then there's this line. It just perfectly captures how fragile everything feels. And, it's not just talking about literal buildings. It feels like a metaphor for everything. Our systems, our institutions, even our own mental health. They all look solid from the outside, but underneath, they're cracking under this massive, invisible strain.
Now this one's really interesting. You've got joy and danger mashed together. Dancing, that's a celebration, right? Maybe even choosing to ignore what's going on. And electric rain? I mean, what else could that be but our digital world? The constant news alerts, the endless social media feeds. It's totally artificial, it's super stimulating, and the song is basically saying we're out there just happily dancing in it.
So, you take all these pieces, the sirens that have become normal, the structures that are breaking down, this digital storm we're all in, and what do you get? You get this incredibly vivid picture of a world that's both falling apart and spectacularly over the top at the same time. It's this beautiful, chaotic decay.
Okay, so the world this song is describing is pure chaos. But what about the people in it? How are they handling it all? And this is where we get to the song's central and maybe most uncomfortable point.
And there it is. The real issue here isn't just that the world has gone mad. It's that the madness itself is now the main event. It's a spectacle. It's hypnotic, Like a car crash you can't tear your eyes away from. It's just so overwhelming that it becomes mesmerizing.
And this next line, wow, it takes it even deeper. Static. Right? That's just noise. It's confusion. It's meaningless junk. The song is saying, we know this. We know we're lost in all this noise. We get that it's information overload, and what do we do about it? We choose more. We literally press play. We keep on scrolling, we keep on watching.
So that's the core tension of the whole song, right there. You've got the absolute chaos of the world on one hand, and on the other, you've got us, with our weirdly passive reaction to it all. The song is basically arguing that we're not fighting the chaos anymore. We're just consuming it.
And this is the moment, really, where the song stops being about some abstract idea and starts being about us. I mean, does this sound familiar at all? That feeling of being totally overwhelmed by everything you're seeing, but you just can't disconnect? That late-night doom scrolling where you know it's bad for you, but you can't stop? That is the static he's singing about.
But wait, it gets even sharper. The song isn't about to let us off the hook as just some passive victims here. Oh no, it pivots from just observing what's happening to straight up accusing us of playing a much more active part in all this madness.
This might be the gut punch of the entire song. It's just a direct accusation of hypocrisy. It's saying, hey, we are the source of our own problems. We're the ones lighting the match, and then we have the nerve to stand back and complain about the fire.
And that idea, that's what makes this song so much more than just a complaint about the state of the world. It becomes this really deep self-critique. Because, it's easy to blame everyone else. But this song forces the camera around to point right back at us. It's suggesting we're complicit, that we're the architects of the very disaster we're just sleepwalking through.
So that makes you ask a really tough question, doesn't it? If we're the ones lighting the matches with what we buy, what we click on, what we choose to ignore, then what right do we really have to complain about it? It completely reframes the whole problem. It's not something happening to us, it's happening because of us.
Okay, so all of this is building up to the song's bridge. And the bridge, well, it's the philosophical heart of the whole thing. It boils everything down to this one final, haunting question.
And what a question it is. Are we just too far gone?
Is this whole thing a runaway train we have no hope of stopping? Or, and this is the really disturbing part, or is it that on some level, we don't actually want to stop it? Have we just gotten addicted to the very chaos we say we can't stand?
So what is this sound that we're supposedly hooked on? It's definitely not music. According to the lyrics, it's the sound of pure destruction, breaking glass, burning skies. And it's the sound of deception, these whispered truths, mixed in with all the excuses, all the alibis. We're addicted to the drama of it all and the comfort of having an excuse for it.
And the song? It doesn't give you an easy answer. Not at all. Instead, it just leaves you with this one final, chilling image. It paints humanity as being in this constant state of contradiction. We're reaching for heaven, but our own actions are keeping one hand firmly planted in hell. We're just stuck right in the middle of a madness we created ourselves. And it leaves you with just one thought. Which way are we going to tip the scales?